Well, we have a beautiful day here. 28 degrees, clear blue skies. There is a little bit of a breeze out of the northwest, northwest. And I am on a pond that I have never fished before. And just looking around, I don't see any holes or anything, which makes me wonder if there's a catchable population of fish here. There is supposed to be fish here. So what I'm going to do, I brought the gas auger, which I haven't used in quite a few years, so hopefully I did test it, so I know it runs. But we'll see if we can get it started. We're going to pop a few holes and then do some depth checks and find a deeper spot, set up, see what we can catch. Baby. I'm having problems with my camera batteries dying on me. Okay, so I drilled a few holes. It looks like we're in about 10 foot of water out here in this general vicinity. And since I've never fished it, it seems like a good place to start. We'll just start here and see what happens. There's supposed to be crappies, bluegills, largemouth bass, and I believe there's perch in here too. Or there's supposed to be. Whether there is or not, I don't know. But it is, like I mentioned before, it's like 28, I think I mentioned it, it's 28 degrees, clear blue skies, a little bit of a breeze out of the west. But so do I need an ice shelter? No. Is this one a brand new one and I'm dying to try it out? Yes. So, brand new shack. We're gonna set this sucker up and see how it works. And it's better to set it up on a nice day like today, because it is supposed to get almost 40 degrees today. But it's a way better idea to get this thing set up for the first time on a nice day rather than when it's cold and windy. So that's what we're gonna do. And I do have one down right now with a minnow on it, so maybe we'll get a bite before I even get this set up. That would be really cool. So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to put an ice anchor in first, and I tested this to see if it would actually work. And well, I guess we gotta put the we'll start like this. because I already put this in to test it, it's going in really easy. Okay. All right. That'll help anchor it while I unfold it. Sides. Three sides. Four sides. And roof. All right, there it is. Look at that. That is even unplanned. Eskimo, that's what it is. All right, I need to move my rod, the auger, get this situated into a better position here. Then we'll check it out. I don't know if this is number 4. I don't know if I needed all 4 of them. But for the video, they're not too bad to go in, especially once they're started. Getting them started is kind of hard, but there we go. All 4. And I didn't do a very good job at lining up my ice hole because it's outside. It's half in, half out. So it's up. Now we'll drill some holes on the inside. We see me okay, kind of. It's kind of dark, kind of light. But we have the we have everything set up. Shack set up. The holes are right here. I got the bobber with the minnow down. The other one we'll try to do something different with. We'll try some jigging. I'm not sure what I'm going to use quite yet, but I just need to take a break here. So we'll shut this. And yeah, these, for the first time I ever set it up out on the ice, it's not as easy as it looks on what those guys make it look like on TV or YouTube. The guys that have done it hundreds of times. It's not as easy as it looks. Is it easier than my old one from the 90s? I think so. And the anchors would be the most difficult part because you got to have them anchored down. So that's probably the most that's the most difficult part. So it's not I might try a drill to pre-drill the holes and then go in. I think there's also a tool you can get where you can actually use a cordless drill and drill them down in there. I'm not sure if there's one for these type, but we'll figure something out on that. I think we can make it easier, but then again, if you're bringing a drill, that's just more stuff you got to drag out here. But I am going to get the other rod set up, do some jigging, and see if we can catch a fish. And hopefully we can. And right now I'm just airing this out. The other thing is, far better to line up the holes properly and then drill them, then set the shack over the top of them. Because yeah, it smells like exhaust fumes in here right now. That's why I got this door open and the door behind the camera is open. So we're airing it out a little bit in here first. But we'll pick it up if we get a fish, or we call it a day. Well, it's about 11 o'clock, which means I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat. It's close enough to lunchtime. So for dinner, Dakota Tom's hoagie, Sun chips, Harvest cheddar, and it's the old standard Mountain Dew. So I'm gonna have a bite to eat, and I've been here for an hour and a half, I think, at least an hour and a half, having the minnow down, and no bites yet. So we're going to give it a little bit more time, but I don't know if I'm going to stay here all afternoon. I may move, but first I'm going to eat. And let me turn this on here quick. Nope, not photo. Well, I got my GoPro down here. Okay, now it's recording. Alright, so, and I also, just to test things, I got my little heater out, which is right here pointing at me. And that heater is very old, so I wanted to make sure it would still work. And by God, it is working. It's like, holy smokes, did that make a difference? And it's only been on for a few minutes. It's like, jeez. Like I could almost take my coat, my cover, my bibs off. It's like, wow, that warmed it up in here fast. But this is the shelter itself is insulated, so that's going to help, I believe. It's like, wow, it is really warm in here right now. So even though I'm sitting on a sheet of ice, it's very, very comfortable in here at the moment. So, because my hands were starting to get a little chilly in here before I put that on. It's like, yeah, they're not chilly anymore. So I probably am going to turn it back off here in a few minutes. And yeah, so the heater works, the auger works, because it's been a long time since I've used this stuff. So we know that stuff still works. The ice shack, like I said, was the first time out on the ice with it, and it's working. It's working. I think it could be pretty cold out. If I got that heater with this insulated shack, I think it would. I think I could stay very comfortable in here. It's just that really sucky part of setting it up and tearing it down that in the cold, the real cold, is kind of tough. But with that, I'm going to eat, and we'll pick it up if I get a bite, or more than likely when I pack up. it moved to a different pond. So either way, we'll pick it up later. Well, I've been sitting in the shack here for a couple hours, and of course I had the minnow down in the hole before I even set the shack up. So I probably had baits down for 2.5 hours at least. No bites. So I don't know if there's no fish here, or if they're just not biting, or what the story is. But what I do know is it's time to move. We're going to go to a different pond, one that I have caught fish out of before, because this pond I've never actually even ever fished it. So we're going to go somewhere where I've caught fish, and I've even caught fish through the ice. Been quite a while since I've caught them through the ice there, but we're going to go over to that pond, which is only a few miles away, and we'll pick it up over there. Alright, we're at spot number 2 here. And I punched a few holes. Well, I punched 3 holes, kind of in this general vicinity that I am in, and we're about 7 foot deep right here. Depth, so I'm about that far off the bottom, so a little more than a foot. And I have caught fish here in the past. We're going to set this one up right away with a wax worm, because the target species out of here is definitely bluegills. So we're going to try catch fish today. And there has been, like in the first pond I was at, there was no sign of other people ever being there, or being there this winter. However, at this pond, there's a lot of holes scattered behind the camera here. So there's been people trying it. Of course, one person can make a ton of holes. And it almost looks like that one person started at the shoreline over here and just made a whole line of them out to check depths. So we're going to try it here for a little bit, see what happens, and hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed that we actually catch a fish here. It would be nice. It would be nice. First bite of the day. Shoot. Yes. Not skunked. I caught one. Oh my goodness. There we go. Finally got one. Bluegill. Yes. It hasn't been easy today. There you go. go, buddy. Oh, we got to get that back down there just in case there's another one. This is 12 foot, 14 maybe. It's at least 12. I drilled a number of holes along here and found some deeper water, and it paid off. The move paid off. Not skunked. Good deal. Good deal. All right, we'll pick it back up when we get another one. Hopefully when we get another one. There we go. Fish on there. Yep. Bluegill. Oh, nice. Yep, we like that. We like that. Bluegill fishing. Catching some through the ice. And the first one I caught, not only was that the first fish of the day, but that was the first fish of the year. We're into a new year now. My previous ice fishing video was actually filmed in 2024, right at the end of the year. So this is the first fish of 2025. Bluegills. Nice. Can we see the hole? Dang. Might have messed around too long. Oh, see it? Dang. Well, we had a bite. First bite in the shack. And I set this up. This is the hole that I caught a couple of them out of earlier. I set the shack up just for the hell of it because, hey, it's brand new. I want to use it, right? And immediately when I came in here after it was set up, it's like, yep, I don't need my coat. It's like, it is way warmer in here than it is outside. And it's nice outside, but there's that breeze blowing. And it's like, just being out of that wind, it's like, wow, what a difference. Now we just got to catch one while being in here. I did have the bite, so there was still one around. Okay, we'll pick it up if we get another bite. And I got this one down, has a wax worm with a teardrop on it. Same outfit. And then out of the camera view, there's one over here that's got a minnow. So there are largemouths in this pond. So I put a minnow down too, just to see what happens. I gave up on jigging. I'm just going to sit here and stare at these holes. That is my plan. And drink a Mountain Dew. Well, it's about 4:30. I started fishing around 9:30. So roughly 7 hours of sitting on the ice. Caught 2. Tough day fishing, that is for sure. I did have a few bites here, but just the two that I caught. And I think I'm getting ready to wrap it up here today. But what did I learn today? I learned that the auger still is functioning, still runs good, still drills holes, so that's good. I learned that the little heater still works, and in this shack with the insulation, the insulated version of it, that heater heats it up in here really fast. So that's good. That's good. So I learned that with this shack, a 20-degree day with that heater in here should be no problems. So, and let's see. Oh, I learned ice fishing sucks. Okay, so I didn't actually learn that. I already knew that ice fishing sucks. But, hey, at least I caught 2 today. And this is the 3rd time out, and I've had 1 good day. So 1 out of 3 isn't really that bad. But I think I am going to wrap it up on this one, and we will pick it up next time. Next time I'll catch more fish. More than 2. That will be the goal.